Normally, cheers.
Oh my God, that's good. That is
So great.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, back to work.
All right. So,
so now we're gonna just grab that. So you can use it.
He's so bossy. My God. That's not a sign of flirting, okay? You
Not
can't
okay.
be. No, I'm kidding. I'm
true,
kidding.
Okay. So back to the flirting. So
Yes.
now she has the sign. She gives me the sign that she's. You gotta put a bit of salt.
Okay.
So ceviche does use a lot of salt.
I can be generous. Oh, you don't use a lot of
You
salt?
do, but not all in one shot.
Is that good?
Yeah, keep
A
going.
little bit more? Okay.
Keep going.
I have a salt hand. I have a heavy salt
That's
hand.
okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
So now you just grab a spoon down there and just give a little bit of a stir.
Oh, it looks so amazing.
So now we're gonna use the pepper. You mentioned that you wanted it spicy.
I don't mind spicy at
Okay.
all. Oh, you know what? Is there one that's not spicy?
This one is gonna be not spicy. So we could do like a quarter of it.
Let's do a quarter because
Okay.
I'm taking this to my mom. My mom doesn't do. Okay, for the sake of people who want it spicy, show me how much pepper you would use,
Okay.
and I'll put it off to the side because my mother
I'll put it
does
back
not
in
like
here.
spicy.
No
spicy.
problem.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna cut the pepper. And what's funny is people think the pepper, the heat comes from the seeds, and it doesn't.
Where does it come from?
It comes from the white membrane inside.
Oh.
So that's where the heat is.
Wow.
So if you want
I had no idea.
Yeah, so people think they remove the seeds and everything. Now I use the seeds and I use the membrane because I like it spicy.
Okay.
So I usually use 2 Thai chili peppers. Three you're kind of pushing the envelope on that one. But if you got like,
I think so. Did you take the seeds? There's still seeds in it.
yeah, oh yeah,
And that's totally fine.
Yeah, I use the seeds. You
Okay.
want to mince this up. The cilantro you do not mince up. If you mince it up too much, it becomes like a paste.
Okay.
What you want
this
are almost,
already looks so good.
Just remind me that we're not gonna put this into there.
Oh my God! Please
yeah,
don't.
I don't want your mom mad at me.
No, we can put it back into the ingredients
Done.
thing. I will take some and put it in mine, but mom won't do it.
So how do we do what we're saying when she's in, so the girl's into me, I finally pick up the sign.
Yes.
Now what's my next move without
Well, first of all, let's talk about signs. She's smiling. She's either playing with her hair. It's the typical thing. She may touch you.
That's okay.
Okay, so if she likes you,
that's the equivalent of holding up a sign.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of holding. Ladies, if you want him to know, you would do something like, "Oh, Peter," you may want to touch on the butt. "Oh, Peter, oh my, or do you work out? Oh my," like that's a sign of a flirtation.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right, and if she touches you closer, like to the chest, or says an actual comment, like things like, "Oh, you seem like such a nice guy," and "Wow, you're in great shape." Like now she's commenting and noticing on your physique.
So that's not off the cuff. That's like a planned thing.
That's
that women
a planned
really?
thing.
Okay.
Come on, that's a plan. You don't think?
I don't know.
If that's not a sign.
I don't mind giving compliments. It doesn't mean I'm actually want to date her. Like not that if I see a nice pretty girl that we're getting along, I don't give random compliments. But if we're hitting off, I'm like, you look amazing in that dress. I will give that as an honest compliment.
But what if you don't like? What if you're not trying? Okay, so you will compliment. You got to be careful too of complimenting somebody and giving the wrong message.
Yes, I got you.
Right? But you know what? It's always nice to make somebody feel good.
I think so.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Yeah,
flirtation is like asking them out, right?
Gotcha.
Or you would pry a little bit. Assuming are you like just checking out if she's single, or you're on your first date and now you're trying to figure things out?
I'm like if we're at a bar, if we're out in public, so when I see a girl, I'm like, we start hitting just casual conversation. She's in line in front of me. And we're just kind of, she gives me a little smile, I'll be like, hey, you look really good. Like you're whatever she's wearing or whatever.
Okay, so you'll compliment on the clothing.
Clothing or something that she does.
Yeah.
Usually it's something funny. If she mentions something funny, I can't help but laugh. I'll be like, that was really good.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's kind of what I do. So I just this is the consistency you want.
Oh,
very,
wow,
very
that is
fine.
really
good. So I'm gonna put this to the side so you don't.
If you put all of that in your mouth, could you do that?
There is a hot challenge, and I'm probably not. No.
No, I'm not doing that right now, but I just want to know if that's actually going to be a lot of pepper.
No, for the amount of ceviche, not really.
Okay.
No, because you got a lot of flavors.
But that would have been the amount that you would have put into this.
I put 2 of those.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 the finger chilies, which will be, there's probably about this long.
It's called a finger chili.
Thai finger chili.
Okay.
They're about that long, very skinny, and they're almost like dried out. Those are really good. They didn't have them in store. So these are the Thai chilies, not Thai finger chilies.
Got it. So Peter, what kind of messages do you send if you want to express interest to a woman? What are the typical? Do you have like a playbook? Like, what do you like to send?
I don't have like a playbook kind of thing. I usually, if I'm interested in somebody, I tend to be like, we'll start talking. Like, just like the online dating apps. We'll start talking, and I'll be like, here's my number, call me if you're interested. That way it's kind of that way if she's interested, it's on her. And I'm not. And I go, no pressure. Just call me if you're interested. And then she is. Then I know.
Now, but you don't say call me if you're interested unless.
No. We're already talking. So
you already had a conversation.
Yeah. If you want to take this conversation outside of like whatever dating app we were on.
Okay.
And here's my phone number. Give me a shout if you want. If not, no pressure.
Okay. So you leave it kind of super open-ended. I think we can maybe shift that to something more, not aggressive, but more certain.
Okay.
Like not call me if you're interested. You know, I think if you say something like, give a few times or you know, I'd love to talk about this offline. Here's my number, right?
I like that.
I'd love to continue our conversation offline.
Gotcha.
You know, what day or time works for you? Because you can give the number, but I think requesting her number.
Yeah.
You know what? Also giving your number. That's true because then it leaves it up to her, right?
And then we're still talking on the app, so it's not like it's that
exactly.
big of a deal, right?
So how are you how do you cut this fish? So
right now I'm cutting the fish. I was gonna take this off. Okay. So now
it looks so good.
I know we're cutting the fish. You want it to be all even when you cut it.
Okay.
You're cutting it all even, and then from there you're gonna put it into the citrus base. So I'm gonna cut this all up, and then we'll mix it up. So
this is. And then can I, where's your other knife? Can I put this in?
100%.
All right, so you're cutting.
There you go.
Oh my God, this looks so good.
So yeah, so I'll take that into consideration. I like that. I like what we said about take her.
Yeah, I think when you say call me if you're interested, it's kind of like leaving yourself in the friend zone versus.
I don't think I say
I don't know how you say it, but what I'm gonna do in this video, I'll post a link of great openers.
Okay.
You need to be able to throw it in a question base, right? Like,
gotcha.
It's not the say call me if you're interested is a statement.
I think what I actually say, like what I say is, hey, it was fun talking to you. Here's my number. If you want to talk outside this app, let me know. Or just give me a call outside this app. No pressure. I usually leave the no pressure part just to make sure because women, I find, are hounded a lot on those apps.
Absolutely.
And that kind of like,
Ooh.
That's what we call a near miss.
He almost cut off my finger with a cleaver.
I don't think we can edit
that. So don't stick your fingers by the chef because that would have been bad. I'm a terrible chef. I'm a terrible helper.
But in the fire department, that's what we call a near miss.
Okay, a near miss. All right, I think we got the picture. Let's take a look at what the finished product looks like.
Okay.
And then how would we present it?
Awesome. All right.
Okay. And by the way, I think this is an incredible first date dish. But first, ask if they're allergic to fish or not, right?
Yes, that's always
because not everybody is a fish person.
That's always a biggie.
All right, now you've got the chips.
So you got the chips on the side.
Let's get this out of the way. Now we get the cutting board out of the way.
All right, so we got our bowls right here.
How are we gonna? Oh, the bowl. Okay.
Yeah, so you got two bowls right here. So we're gonna have the spoons right there.
The spoons are here, and this is the finished product.
Exactly. So we're gonna pair with some nice chips. I got the hint of lime ones. They're pretty good.
Wonderful. Oh my goodness.
That's what that looks like after it's been marinated for a while.
Do we use this bowl?
Yeah. So first thing you do is give it a little bit of a stir.
Give it a little bit of a stir. Oh my goodness. This looks incredible. It looks cooked.
Yeah.
So the lime cooks it.
The lime cooks it. The lime, you're gonna see a big difference from like how it looks like this originally, pink and translucent kind of thing.
And then if you had fresh pepper, hold on, I'm gonna put it oh, you're just comparing. Okay,
yeah, just compare how it
it
looks so you can see it side by side how it looks
Got
kind of pink.
Okay.
And there you go, yeah.
There we go. And then we just have the chips.
Yeah, the chips for scooping.
We gotta try this.
We're gonna try this out right now.
All right, we'll see if it's a winner. You got your beer. Where's the chips?
The beer, the chips are already on there.
All right, so cheers.
Cheers. This is ceviche from Last Call Catering Cantina Bar.
And we're learning how to flirt. Flirting with food.
Flirting with food.
Okay.
Cheers again.
Cheers. Okay, I won't touch food.
Okay.
We'll just eat.
Sounds good. That's pretty good.
I'm impressed.
Like it, eh? This is so good.
You would get a second date. All right. What are we cooking next?
Next up.
Next week, we're bringing?
We got Uruguayan charcuterie board. It's an asado. It's from my mom's side of the family because she's from Uruguay. We're big on the meat eating down there. So that's what we're going to set up next.
All right. Next week, we're going to do the, what is it?
Uruguayan
charcuterie board. charcuterie board that I can't speak. See you next week, guys.
See ya. Thank you so much.